welcome back to my channel. So we're in a bit of a different location. Basically I'm back in my mum's kitchen and we are baking cookies today. Making Nutella stuffed chocolate chip cookies with Smarties in them. They're really easy to make. It takes like, I'd say about half an hour to make these and have them baked as well if you're really fast at mixing. I used a wooden spoon, but you don't have to do that. I was just being like old school and trying to be cool and stuff and like work out while baking. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I'm going to leave a list of all the ingredients down below, and I'm going to leave all my links and things down below as well, so check all that information out. So you guys on Snapchat requested this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go. So to make these amazing cookies, you're going to need a few things. You've got 225 grams of self-raising flour. I've already sifted it through once, but you don't have to do that. You can just sift it through when you're going to actually add them to your mixture. You've got 100 grams of brown sugar, 125 grams of unsalted butter. I've got some chocolate here, so around 200 grams. I'm using chocolate chips, and you could use Smarties, but on the day I couldn't find any, so these are just chocolate dots from Morrison's. You're going to need 1 egg to add to your batter, some salt to kind of bring out the chocolate, vanilla extract, and also some good old Nutella. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. To start off this cookie dough, I'm just going to add the butter to my large bowl, and I'm just going to break this butter up with my wooden spoon so it's then easier to mix in with my sugar. So I'm just adding my brown sugar to the butter, and I'm just going to cream them both together and make sure that everything's nicely combined. So to my mixture, I'm going to add 1 egg, and I'm also going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, but because I'm so clumsy, I actually did 2, but YOLO. Once I've mixed in the egg and the vanilla, I'm going to add my flour, and for this I'm just going to sieve the flour in so it's easier to mix later and there's no large lumps of flour. If you don't have self-rising flour, you could just use normal flour and just add baking powder to it, because that will just kind of do the same thing. Once I've sieved in my flour, and I've also added in a pinch of salt, which will bring out the flavour of the chocolate, I'm just mixing all that batter up together. Try not to get the flour on your top like I just did, because your mum will not be happy about that. So that is just a standard cookie batter. To this you could add whatever you want. I'm adding these chocolate dots, you could use mini Smarties, and I'm also adding in some chocolate chips. So once your cookie batter is done, you're just going to take a baking tray, which I've lined with some parchment paper. I put some butter down on the baking tray just so the parchment paper doesn't slip around. So I'm just going to take an ice cream scoop, and I'm going to scoop out the cookie dough and put it onto my parchment paper. Make sure you leave enough room between each cookie, because these cookies will spread quite a bit in the oven. So with this recipe, it's up to you how many cookies you want to make. You could make 10, 12, or you could just make one giant cookie. For the sake of this video, I'm only making 6. So once I've made the amount of cookies that I want to make, I'm just going to go back and take a bit more of the dough and add them to each of the cookie mounds, I guess you could call them. Just make sure that you leave 1 scoop's worth of cookie dough in the bowl, because you're going to need them later once you stuff it with Nutella. But if you're not stuffing your cookies, then you could just use up all your batter at this point. So now it comes down to the fun part, which is when you actually stuff your cookies. In order to do this, you need to create wells in each of these cookie mounds, and to do this I'm just using the bottom of my scoop, and I'm just going to press it into each of the cookies. So now I'm just going to fill these little wells up with some Nutella. You could add peanut butter or jam, whatever you want to these cookies, but because I love chocolate, I'm just going to be adding Nutella. I'm not specified on how much Nutella you have to use for this recipe. It's genuinely up to you and your love for Nutella. So go wild, add as much as you want, and just live your life, man. Just do it. So for this recipe, you are going to get your hands a little bit dirty and you need to cover this Nutella up. So what you're going to do is press around the well of Nutella that you've created, and you're just going to basically take that cookie dough and you're going to fold it up on top of the Nutella, if that makes sense. So what you're really creating is a Nutella parcel. If you've put quite a lot of Nutella into your cookie dough, you might not have enough excess cookie dough around the Nutella well to actually cover it up. So this is where the cookie dough that you left behind in your bowl is going to come in handy. So as you can see on this cookie, I have kind of covered everything up, but just at the top there, the Nutella might come out of the middle when it bakes, and that's not what you really want, but you kind of want, whenever somebody breaks it apart, to see the Nutella inside. So in order to kind of foolproof against that, you're just going to take a little bit of the cookie dough that was left behind in the bowl, just going to press it out and just cover the top of that cookie. Now you could use this on the side of the cookies or wherever there's a bit of cookie missing to cover the Nutella, just use that, and that will just, you know, foolproof your cookies in the oven. So once you've covered up the Nutella, you're just going to kind of make your cookie parcel into more of a ball, so when it goes in the oven it can spread. So I'm just going to continue and cover up the rest of my cookies. If you guys make these cookies, please make sure to tag me in your pictures that you put up. I would love to see your kind of recreation of these and just to see how that all went. So once you have made your cookies, you're just going to put them in the oven to bake for around 14 to 16 minutes. Once they've come out of the oven, you're just going to let them cool for around 5 minutes. I know you're going to want to eat them as soon as they come out, but I'd highly recommend not to do that because the Nutella and the chocolate will still be really, really hot, and I don't want you guys to burn your tongue. And there you have it, some Nutella stuffed chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how to make these cookies. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure you like the video. There's quite a few recipes that I want to share with you guys if you guys want to see them. I thought I'd do like a little baking series because I can't cook anything. I'm mostly a baker. And yeah, if you want to see more videos from me, make sure to subscribe as well. I've decided to kind of film every other week, but if there's more videos you guys want me to film, I'll start filming every week. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys want to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed my first baking video. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a good day where you are. Thinking about ya. Gonna need your kitchen today, Shaz. Self-rising flour is cool to... No. Was that even in focus in my face the whole time? Guys, look. Jumper. See, I'm like the clumsiest. I don't even know why I'm making like a YouTube series about this kind of shit. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet ya. My name's Zahra. Subscribe.